Good Sunday evening, South Carolina Weather Watch. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Sunday. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson. Let's talk about the weather for your Sunday evening going to your future. Also, let's talk about the week as well. As you can see, as we go into our radar, current radar, nothing going on for the entire state of South Carolina, so we're good. But if we scroll out, you can see that we do have some precipitation going on, some snow going on all the way inside of Minnesota down through North Dakota and Nebraska, as well as some rain and some sleet going on inside of the Rocky Mountains. The west also picking up on some rain and some snow as well as we go through tonight, and then maybe some inside of Green Bay as well. Some rain, some sleet as well. Here is our current cloud cover. Current cloud cover monitor right now. Not really showing anything right now, just for maybe a little dense clouds-ish going through the upstate of South Carolina right now, but it's not much at all. Here is our future cloud tracker. You see all of the cloud cover moving just to the east, and it will impact portions of South Carolina. This is around tomorrow night right here. And then if we go into tomorrow afternoon, not tomorrow afternoon, but Tuesday afternoon, you start to see all this cloud cover moving through. This is Tuesday night right here. Cloud cover continuing to push off until we probably get into around Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, to when most of that cloud cover might leave. Current temperatures right now is 52 in Columbia, 55 in Charleston, as well as 53 inside of Georgetown, 55 in Myrtle Beach, as well as 48 in Rock Hill, 48 in Greenville, as well as Anderson, 50 inside of Augusta, and 53 inside of Beaufort, 55 inside of Savannah, 52 in Orangeburg, Sumter, and 50 in Florence. Low temperatures for tonight around 38 in Spartanburg, 48 in Myrtle Beach, 45 in Georgetown, as well as 51 in Charleston, 52 in Hilton Head Island, as well as 42 in Aiken, 38 in, I believe I already said Spartanburg, but 41 in Greenville and Anderson, as well as 37 inside of Rock Hill. No precipitation expected for the next 24 or so hours. Same thing with no excessive rainfall, no thunderstorms, and no severe weather. Also, what a surprise, nothing going on inside of the tropics. Let's go ahead and talk about our future as well. Let's go to the ARRR. Go to the 18Z. And we're going to go to the composite reflectivity. As you go on and push this forward, you can see that there is no threat for any sort of rainfall until we get to around 2 a.m. on Tuesday morning, when some isolated showers may try to push into like Augusta, Barnwell, Orangeburg, and then a more linear line, more significant, or I'm not going to say more significant, but more visible line starts to make its presence up there inside the upstate at around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, where just some showers and downpours will be moving through. This is around 10 o'clock in the morning right here, continuing to push, and this is 1 o'clock p.m. on Tuesday. As those showers are now pushing through the Midlands, the PD region, and about to enter the Low Country at just some isolated showers. That is pretty much it in terms of all that. So let's go on and talk about the future. And when I say the future, I mean the future, the next 300 or so hours. And then we're going to talk about our weekly forecast. We're going to talk with the audience. We're going to do our San Antonio and Raleigh forecast, and we're going to talk about the entire U.S., and then we will be out of here for tonight. So here is the future, like the future. If we go times in the top right corner of your screen as you push this forward, there goes that line that I was just talking about. Some cold air, maybe trying to follow along with it. We'll see what happens, but this is Thanksgiving morning right here, as showers are starting to become a little bit more defined over South Carolina. This is Thanksgiving evening around 7 p.m. Here's 1 o'clock in the morning, the day after Thanksgiving on the 29th, Black Friday, around like 1 o'clock in the morning, as showers and downpours move through. And then snow starting to take shape again inside of places like North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, as well as cold air sits right in North Carolina, but warm air sitting right in South Carolina as well. So it's kind of just like two air masses over two different states, kind of just leveling each other out right now. But cold air is going to try and take over especially as you get into around December 2nd-ish, somewhere around there. Cold air gonna build into South Carolina, and it's gonna stay there for a good little while. And you can even see snow out there inside the ocean. That's how cold it's gonna be. Just imagine if some rain fell in South Carolina. That could possibly bring snow. I have not looked at the temperatures yet, but we're gonna check it out sooner. And again, everything else is a bit too far out to talk about. So we're just going to continue to wait and see what happens. Here is our weekly forecast. Let's go to the eastern U.S. We go to the temperatures. This week will be above average in terms of temperatures going through the next week. So from now until the end of November. And then in terms of rainfall, no, not a lot. Not a lot. We will be below average. Below average in terms of rainfall, which means that we will most likely not receive a whole bunch, and with a bit more warmer temperatures coming through as well, it has a good chance to become a bit of a more quieter slash getting a bit warmer period. I'm not saying that's going to be up until like the 80s or the 90s, but just a bit warmer than we normally would see it. And let's go and talk about temperatures as well, since we're here. Might as well. Go to the southeast, and then if we go to temperature anomalies as well, you can see that as we get through on the 25th, the 26th is going to be above average. And it's going to become above average until a cold front pushes through, going into early Black Friday morning, and then cold temperatures will take over the entire state. So really, it seems like the reason why it's going to be mainly above average is because of this beginning part of the week to where it will be. But then as we get past Thanksgiving into our Friday and Saturday, it will become more cooler, and to where pretty much almost the entire southeast will be cooler than average, especially as you go into December as well. But that warm air is going to try and build right back going to the 6th and the 7th, and then maybe even the 8th and the 9th, as well as cooler air tries to take back over going into the 10th, but that's too far out to talk about. So let's go and talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience has to say for tonight as we go on and move this forward. Let's go on and share. Ms. Tolliver says, "Happy Sunday, pleasant day in Myrtle Beach, and at my house this weekend. My pond is still looking a little thin. Other than that, all is well. That is good. Glad we got that pond update tonight. Michael says, good night, South Carolina. Good night to you. Trail says, greetings, everyone. Greetings to you. And then Mr. Anthony does say, good evening, JP. Good evening to you as well. And that is it. So let's go on and move on over here towards San Antonio, Raleigh, and then we'll be out of here for tonight. Going on, just looking at San Antonio, no rainfall at all is expected for the entire region, probably of southern Texas, most likely. Looking at Raleigh down here, or up here, Raleigh may see some downpours as you go into around early Tuesday morning or late Tuesday morning at around 10 o'clock in the morning-ish. Downpours could be passing by. Gusty winds may try to push through as well as that cold front pushes through. Talking about temperatures as well, let's go in and check out the likes real quick, see how many likes we got. We have 6 people watching and 7 likes, but we've had 12 people drop in so far, so if you have not hit the like button yet, make sure that you do that. We have low temperatures tonight in Raleigh at around 37, high temperatures tomorrow at around 50, or high temperatures tomorrow at around 66 maybe. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 49, and then high temperatures only getting to around 60, 61, 62 on Tuesday. If we move on over here towards San Antonio, Texas, you see over here that we do have some low temperatures tonight at around 55, high temperatures tomorrow at around 84, but then a cold front will pass by during the evening times, and that will significantly drop your temperatures into around the high 40s and then high temperatures going into around the high 50s slash low 60s going into your Tuesday. And that's pretty much it. I already checked for severe weather. No severe weather expected for either location. So it's going to be a bit cooler. Well, it's going to be a bit warmer, especially tomorrow inside of San Antonio. But just wait to the evening time to where it will become more cool. Talking about weather for the entire U.S. Right now, active weather for the West. We do have obviously that rain that we were just talking about earlier, rain and snow going on throughout the West right now. Winter storm warnings up for Bush, California. The East is looking very, very good right now, and it is warming up as well. It is about to warm up over here inside the East for pretty much everybody inside the East. Pretty much for everybody inside the East. So everybody should be receiving a warm up. And then places like Minnesota, UP of Michigan, Wisconsin has the chance for winter storm. Same thing for, or winter weather, and same thing for Colorado and portions of Utah as well. And that's pretty much it. I don't see anything else that really is notable to talk about. Everybody else is doing fine, nice and quiet. And that is pretty much it. So hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of your Sunday night. Let me check the chat one more time. I don't see anything else, so hopefully that is it. But I will be back. Tomorrow morning with your Monday morning forecast update. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your Sunday, and make sure to hit the subscribe button on the way out.